Our next matchup, of course, is Fight Over Fernfeld. Of course, an icy map. You've got the arch in the middle. That arch is fun times. Lots of mountainous terrain covering the middle. We will certainly see how both these sides play this out. But I am definitely interested to see, especially with close range ships. Stormbreakers are always fun on this map. All right, and here we go with the ship callouts. Ship number one, the Stromsunder, piloted by Sunstrom. We have a Huacha Stormbreaker with a Gatling and a Banshee and a Flak. Ship number two is the Snordstoop Bopstop, piloted by Delorum. We've got a Lumber and a Minnow in play here on that Judgment. Got a Flak and a Hades up front, and a Harpoon on the back, probably against that Stormbreaker. That's probably what they have it there for. Ship number three is the Fancy Hydra, piloted by Demencio. It is a Merc Mobula, double Artemai on the bottom, Gatling and a Hades on the wings. The ship's shots already going out. Ship number four is the Ron Tonkin, piloted by Spudnik, a Huacha Stormbreaker with a Gatling and double Banshee. As those are your ship calls, this is the Fancy Hydra already balloon broken. Lumber's raining true onto the Fancy Hydra, pushing them back. Fancy Hydra engaging in the use of Drogue Shoot. Looking to put some shots out there. Fancy Hydra once again with that Merc in play. That Merc is going to be tested, especially when there's a Lumber in play. It's understandable why they're taking the Merc, but they got to get that first shot out. So that's going to be very, very dicey. We'll see how they play it out here as the Ron Tonkin appears to be covering here. They're going to dive down. Good choice right there. Ron Tonkin was almost hull broken. Fancy Hydra really need to get that Lumber out of the equation. If they can get the Lumber out of the equation, they can do something. Meanwhile, the Stromsunder is now being focused. Stromsunder being focused right now. Looks like they're going to try to push him back. Looks like Blue might be trying to reposition here. Ron Tonkin. Oh, wait a minute. The Fancy Hydra about to get hull broken. About to get balloon broken, too. That balloon's almost broken. Somebody missed a chem cycle on the balloon. There's the hull break. The double break as the result. Ron Tonkin forced in. Double break still there on the Fancy Hydra. Fancy Hydra, not much perma-hull lost there. Red opting to play it a little cautious. Stromsunder really not able to move in yet. So that's delaying how much DPS that the red side can do. They can get a little bit in there, but not a whole lot. Once again, the balloon break onto the Fancy Hydra. Stromsunder might be thinking about it. They're thinking about it. That balloon is broken on the Fancy Hydra. There's the hull break right there on the Fancy Hydra. No follow. Oh, there's the late follow-up. Oh, Flak's going in. Flak's only a half clip of Flak's going to the Fancy Hydra, though. Blue's going to lose this engagement by playing it cautious as the Stromsunder's been hull broken. Huacha going a little bit wild, but they do land a couple rockets there, picking up about 10% perma. Fancy Hydra, hull broken again. Balloon break imminent. There's the balloon break. Snordstoop Bopstop is really controlling this engagement right now with that Lumber. That Lumber is absolutely dominating as Ron Tonkin is hull broken once again. And they're forced to retreat. Balloon break possibly imminent here on... Oh, that's a miss on the Lumber. That's a couple of near misses on the Lumber there from Red. Blue just not able to get going here. They are just hard stomped right now by this combination, especially the Lumber. The Lumber Gunner on the Snordstoop really controlling the action so far. Stromsunder mainly acting right now as mid-range defense as a Stormbreaker. They're denying Blue the advance, and Blue really wants that advance. They really want to advance here, and Stromsunder is just denying the push. And Fancy Hydra is getting slowly picked apart. Red at some point is going to go all in. This might be the time they go all in. They might. They're thinking about it. They're making a very slow push here. This is a very slow push out here. There's a hull break. No, not a hull break. Yeah, there's the hull break right there. Stromsunder may have overstayed their welcome, but there is the kill right there by the Snordstoop. It is 1-0 in favor of Skyborne. That is first blood to Skyborne. Ron Tonkin moving in on the Stromsunder. Hwacha going out onto the Stromsunder. Double break on the Ron Tonkin. They're getting pushed out. Oh, that environment is dangerously close, but they are... Oh, that isn't dangerously close. They're getting shoved into the environment by the Minotaur, but the Minnow Clip ran out. It won't matter, though. They should go down here. Yeah, the Minotaur finishing them off. Stromsunder's oh, excuse me, no, I'm sorry. The Stromsunder picked it up probably with a flak or a Gatling there. The Minotaur definitely playing a part in that kill. 2-0 in favor of red. Waiting for the blue respawn any moment now. Blue has respawned here. Stromsunder at about 50% perma. Fancy Hydra, meanwhile, getting focused by the Snord Stoop Bop Stop. Say that 5 times fast, right? Snord Stoop Bop Stop. I do like that name, by the way. It's got a catchy name. Stromsunder moving in a little bit here, but Blue with a much better position here. Blue can do a little bit more here, especially if they decide to use the cloud cover and the environment in their favor. I think this is a good decision right here. They're looking for that hard cover. They're looking for that cloud cover there. This is a smart decision here. They're not going to win at the heavy flak. They're not going to win there. They need to consider changing up their game here, and this is a good decision. However, rising up in this position, probably not the best idea. I think they should consider being a little more patient, but they're looking to get aggressive here. So we'll see what they have in mind. I'm a little shocked that they're looking to make this move this quickly. Ron Tonkin, however, moving in around the mountain, so we'll see what they do. Fancy Hydra, meanwhile, moving for the Stromsunder. Ron Tonkin probably is going to be looking for the Stromsunder. In fact, here they come. Stromsunder moving in. They sense the flank. A good job right there by the Stromsunder. Now they're going to push the Fancy Hydra back to get the Ron Tonkin in a 1v2. Good situational awareness by both sides. Ron Tonkin, however, getting picked apart now. This is not good for blue side. This is not good for them at all, as Ron Tonkin is now hull broken and absolutely deleted from this matchup. 3-0 in favor of red. Stromsunder now, still at 50%. The Mobula still okay, though. That Mobula, the Fancy Hydra, still okay. It looks like they picked up the lumber, though. That's why they're okay. They did pick up the lumber. Jarman is currently on the lumber, and he has rebuilt it. Snortstoop's got that lumber back up. They are looking to advance here slowly but surely. They've got Hades shots going out on the Fancy Hydra. Hull break imminent. Hull break imminent. There's the hull break. Flaks are landing about half a clip of flak in there. About 3 flaks land. Fancy Hydra down to about 60%. It is 3-0 in favor of red. Blue still not able to do much. Wait a minute. Here comes the Ron Tonkin through the underside of the flak. They are rising up now to the Snortstoop. They've got the Hwacha onto the back of the Snortstoop. This is desperate times call for desperate measures. Hopefully they picked up the rear javelin. They did pick up the rear javelin. They're going on the right side, trying to block off as much as possible. There's the hull break on the Snortstoop. Ron Tonkin, however, is still in trouble. They are about to get deleted again here, as it is 3-0. Ron Tonkin down to about 40% perma, make that 35. Snortstoop barely taking a scratch of the paint job. Ron Tonkin needs to be very careful with that environment. They do get away, though. They need to be very careful with that environment. Snortstoop backing up here. Looks like they're looking for a little bit of hard cover as well. They're going to try to draw the Ron Tonkin into a bad spot. Either that or force the Fancy Hydra into a hull break, which means Ron Tonkin will be forced in. That could be a GG. However, Snortstoop getting hull broken. Ron Tonkin has to make their move. Banshee's a little late, though. Ron Tonkin hull broken. Stromsunder looking to put some flaks in. Not really able to put a good clip into them, though. Fancy Hydra balloon broken. Looks like red is probably going to turn their entire focus over the Ron Tonkin here very soon. Stromsunder definitely looking to do that themselves. However, That Hwacha a little wild. The Hwacha a little wild. They only picked up one engine. Ron Tonkin returning fire to the Strom Sunder. Strom Sunder with 2 guns broken, now just 1. Gatling's being traded. Fancy Hydra hull broken on the far side of the map. Ron Tonkin still in trouble here. Banshee's going out. Hull break with the fire. 14 stacks on the balloon. Double break on the Strom Sunder. Looks like those Banshees really come into play right here. It looks like that might have been what they were thinking with the Banshees. Let's take a quick peek here and see that Blue not even only rocking 1 single extinguisher as they go down 3-1. That was the call of the Banshees right there. That's why Ron Tonkin went double Banshee. The double Banshees to apply all that fire pressure to a ship that only has 1 fire component on it. A smart decision right there, picking up a kill 3-1. Sometimes you don't have to play the meta. Sometimes playing the team is a smarter decision. Meanwhile, Gatling going out on the Sword Stoop Bop Stop. That's a lot of fire going out right there. It looks like somebody might have missed Chem Spray. No, they've got extinguishers on Red. Red rocking extinguishers right now. Looks like that's an incendiary Gat going out, picking up the double break and the kill, 3-2. Red does not have a single Chem Spray on board. That explains a lot. Let's actually take a look here, as there is incendiary on that. There is incendiary in play right now on the Gatling gun. There is incendiary there, so that is a smart decision by Blue to go incendiary on the gunner, and of course the double Banshee. And they do, of course, have their gunner with incendiary as well, so definitely a good loadout choice at that point. I like it. I like it now. Red starting to respawn. Blue, however, still not in a good spot right now. They're down to about 20% on the Ron Tonkin. They've got 50% on the Fancy Hydra. They got to play very cautiously here, very smart. Maybe not cautiously, that's the wrong word to use. They need to play very smart here with this engagement the rest of the way, because they cannot afford a snowball here. If the Ron Tonkin gets picked up, that's probably GG. Fancy Hydra engaging with the Snord Stoop Bop Stop. That balloon is down. Strom Sunder moving in on the Fancy Hydra. They're moving in aggressively. There's the double break right there. Oh, this could be bad for the Fancy Hydra. This could be really bad for Blue. Banshee's going out. Flax going out, picking up the kill. Ron Tonkin now caught all alone with 10% perma. Strom Sunder now moving in. Ron Tonkin appears to be maybe waving the white flag here. This could be... Oh, Tiger Uppercut to the Ron Tonkin. Another Tiger Uppercut, picking up the hull break. Hwacha just out of arc as the Hydro saves them. Emergency... No, not a Hydro. I'm sorry, that was not a Hydro. That was a stamina burn. Barely saving them. Strom Sunder moving up. Ron Tonkin looking to abuse vertical right now. Now they're moving away. They are running away, and rightfully so. That balloon's almost broken, though. That balloon is broken. That balloon is broken. Here comes the Fancy Hydra, though. Fancy Hydra looking to get very aggressive. They have to. Ron Tonkin, of course, once again, just running for their lives. Not able to really get a flank on anything right now. Ron Tonkin moving in. They're going for the Snort Stoop Bop Stop. They might be. They might be. Ron Tonkin moving in. Fancy Hydra maybe not in position right now. They might not be in position. They're putting shots out, that's for sure. Ron Tonkin getting lit up, though. Engineers doing a good job, though, saving components. Uh-oh, wait a minute. That armor's almost down. No, they get their armor back up. That Minotaur absolutely ripping Ron Tonkin to shreds, preventing them from moving in. Fancy Hydra now moving in. Hwacha going into the Fancy Hydra. How many components will they break? Only one gun. Only one gun. Balloon is broken on the Fancy Hydra. If I am Blue, I might be considering going for the Snort Stoop. Strom Sunder is going to be difficult to catch here. Blue, however, playing very patiently. Perhaps a wise decision, trying to use hard cover to block off the Strom Sunder. Strom Sunder is going to have to make a decision here pretty soon. That balloon break, however, may force Blue's hand as they're going to move in on the Snort Stoop here. They are going to move in on the Snort Stoop, doing exactly what I called, that they're going in for the Snort Stoop as the Strom Sunder is a bit out of position here. Hull break imminent, 17 stacks. There's the hull break. All those Gatlings going in with incendiary ammo too. Will they pick up the Snort Stoop? It's a bit of a DPS race as the Fancy Hydra in a bit of trouble. They're hull broken. No, there's the kill right there. 4-3. However, the Fancy Hydra hull broken. Hwacha going out. Looks like they're trying to go high with it. Expecting the balloon. Oh, there's a balloon break on the Fancy Hydra. That could be bad luck for Blue as Strom Sunder could do something here. However, it is a hull break on the Strom Sunder. They may be forced to move back. They do get the armor back up, though. Ron Tonkin moving in on the Strom Sunder. Strom Sunder now needs to be very careful in this 2v1, despite the fact that Blue has two ships in low perma situations. It is 4-3 in favor of Red, but Blue's making a game of it. Strom Sunder now moving back from their hard cover position. Opting to use the cloud cover here. Snort Stoop, Bob Stop now spawning in. Which direction is Snort Stoop going to go in? Strom Sunder probably going to reconsider their positioning. Might be going back for that hard cover. Might be going for the hard cover as Snort Stoop. No, they're not going to go for the flank here. Snort Stoop not going for the flank here. I would have thought this would have been a perfect opportunity to go for the flank, but they were choosing not to, and it might be because of their lack of cover on that side of the map. They might not be able to get in the door at that point, so they are going to hang back right now. Snort Stoop stopping right at the top of the environment. Looks like they might be looking to put some pot shots onto the Ron Tonkin. They will not be able to do so, though. Strom Sunder holding back. Snort Stoop, Bop Stop holding back right now. Blue regrouping as well. Blue looking to turn the corner here, getting a spot on the Snort Stoop, Bop Stop. They know exactly where they are. Strom Sunder now knows that they're coming from the flank. Good shots right there, disabling 3 guns. Well done, a good team effort. That lumber is down. That's going to be good for Blue. Blue needs to keep that lumber down. Anytime that lumberjack's been up, it's been death for Blue. Strom Sunder not able to really take too aggressive of a stance right now, but they are looking to move up just a tiny bit. They're looking for that little bit of hard cover right there. They're looking to flank the Ron Tonkin. Ron Tonkin, however, wise to their move. Banshee's going out. Fancy Hydra almost hull broken. Strom Sunder thinking about it. They're staying. They're staying. They fall back now. Fancy Hydra almost balloon broken, almost hull broken. There's a double break right there. There's a double break. Will they get it? Will they pick it up? No, that's not much into the perma-hull. That's mostly lumber going into the perma-hull. Ron Tonkin forced in. They have to move. Strom Sunder now, as a result, moves in. There's a double break on the Fancy Hydra. Will this be the matchup? Will this be it? No. They are late. Oh, they do pick it up. The Banshees were late. The flak was late, but that's okay as they pick it up and win Sunday Community Skirmish number 195 by a score of 5-3. Skyborne Rangers, once again, your winner of Sunday Community Skirmish number 195. That's it today, folks, for Sunday Community